Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Ball!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! 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 Welcome in, OTB here on this Wednesday morning live from the Raising Cane's studio. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate, all here with you. Of course, our Wednesday show is brought to you by Hood Dental Care, hooddentalcare.com. Get to the website, check out those locations. More to come about Hood Dental Care. What's going on, people? How we doing? How we living?
Doing fantastic. Feet on the ground this morning. Another blessed day. Weather's great. Taylor, you're absolutely right. It is grass cutting weather. My God. A little chilly this morning and yesterday morning. But Chamber of Commerce Day in the afternoon.
Oh.
I'll tell you what.
All right.
Bluebird skies. Doors were open yesterday.
Bluebird skies, you got puffy eyes.
It's Wednesday, of course.
Puffy-eyed Wednesday.
Puffy-eyed Wednesday, dude.
What? Why is that?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's just.
I mean, yesterday
it's hump day. You
I
got to
guess
get
so.
over the
Yep.
hump, and like he really feels that.
He
I
does
really feel that.
I mean,
He
yesterday.
parties so hard on Tuesday that Wednesday is
Sure.
just.
But I actually, like, right before we came on the show, I had 2 sneezes, and I honestly feel like it inflated my eyes. Like, they were hard sneezes. Heart stopped for at least 3 seconds.
You look like a distant cousin from Tuesday to Wednesday of what you looked like before.
I don't have a great poker face. What you see is what you get. Then this morning, my eyes are a little sleepy. The rest of my body feels great.
Yeah.
Arms are a little sore. Got a little.
Still from High Rocks?
I got a bro session yesterday. Arm sculpting.
What is a bro sesh?
An arm sculpting workout.
consist
We just
of?
go and you do something that's not like anything functional. You just do a bunch of curls, triceps. Oh yeah. Bro sesh.
Well,
Okay.
Yep.
You
Love
just do it by
that.
yourself or
with a bro.
with a bro?
With a bro.
Okay.
That's right.
You're high rock,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
hybrid rock star
Oh, yeah.
bro. All right.
I got Andrew over Red Stick.
Look
Shout
at
out.
you.
No big deal. First time I've actually done anything since High Rocks.
It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it's about week and a half. I mean, it's a decent amount of time. I
The
feel
body
like.
had to recover.
It had to.
Went through some trauma.
Tell you what.
Yes, continue.
I'll tell you what.
Tell you
and
what.
then didn't tell us
I
anything.
tell you what. I had parts of my body that were sore, man. It was just top of my feet sore.
Top of your feet.
Just
your
like
feet.
muscle groups you never thought. Anyway. Enough about my workouts.
I was at the top of the feet.
Just want, like, if I'm
That's
stretching it, I just wanted to like prepare you. That's why I got a lot of soreness in the arms today.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, sorry, man.
All right.
Sorry, guy.
Hey, don't apologize for trying to get swole.
Yeah.
Just
We're all
trying.
here for it.
She did say try.
No, I mean, look.
Hey, that's all we can do. That's all you can do. You can try, and then
That's right. Dust yourself off and try again.
After that,
you know?
the body's got to take over at some point.
I believe it was Aaliyah that said that.
Well, you just what? Dust yourself off and try
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. I believe that was her words.
Yep.
All right. Well, good to know you're doing good.
That's what I got out of that, is that you're doing really good.
Yeah, I think
you-
you said
you-
fantastic.
Yeah, you really didn't need to expand on it, Matt. You just a simple good would have been great.
Well,
No,
it's
you're good.
funny because you say fantastic, and then you explain like that you're sore and you hadn't worked out in a week and a half, and then your eyes
Eyes
are
Eyes are
puffy.
puffy.
Like, I
Heart stopped.
I don't
the
think you're
sneezes.
doing fantastic.
Well, like
I think you could be doing better.
I tell my kids this all the time. Who controls your happiness?
You do.
You do. You control your happy.
Okay.
Don't let anybody steal your happy. Not
You're
even
doing
a,
fantastic.
Not
I'm
even a
explaining to you
rogue,
everything that's going wrong.
aggressive sneeze. That can't take
No.
my happy.
I mean, sneezes are great.
Couple of puffy eyes. Nope, ain't gonna take my happy.
Good for you.
Not many things that feel better than sneezing.
Cracking your back.
Oh, I love cracking your back.
Cracking the back. In the old neck. Get a couple pops.
I don't know. That sneeze was life altering.
Have you ever sneezed so hard your back cracks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sammy Sosa once sneezed so hard he ended up on the DL.
Where do y'all? Okay, when y'all sneeze in public around people, what's your move?
Dab.
Well,
Elbow.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little elbow action.
I
little
actually try to
elbow?
hold it in because
Yeah.
I like sneezes.
Oh, man,
are,
good
I don't
luck.
sneeze
I know,
with my.
sneezes are like kind of gross.
I
They
don't
are
sneeze
gross.
with my mouth like open sometimes. Like it's a.
How do you do that?
I don't know, but my
hold it.
grandpa used to tell me that my intestines were gonna explode.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like you think that sneeze I just had before the show? You think I'm holding that in?
No.
Something bad's gonna
Yeah,
happen
your
for
eyes
sure.
would pop out your head.
Oh my God. What's your
What's wrong
go-to
with
move?
Matt? He looks like he's gonna explode.
Yeah, dab's a good one.
He's holding a sneeze, guys.
But like, I don't know if you get full coverage.
I do. I go a little,
I go
If,
like a
you,
little.
if you worked out more, you would. Know what I'm saying?
go a little like this.
I don't know. Like my move changes. Like this time, I went like this. I went shirt over the nose.
Yeah.
and you like went all the way over.
I went all the way over. Poncho's a good one too. I kind of just unbutton the top button, dab into the shirt.
Okay. That's very specific.
Man.
I did it the other day. That's why it's fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh,
This
that's.
is MSJ behavior.
I was like, man, that's
How
pretty
do you
clever.
sneeze?
How do you
Yeah, how do you
sneeze?
Top 5
Top
ways
five
to
ways.
sneeze
I
without
mean,
being
it's
rude.
important. It was a big topic of conversation during the COVID, the one
It
nighter.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that during the COVID. It was like,
They're
hey,
teaching you how to sneeze. So I was just curious how y'all do it.
elbow.
Dab.
I just
If somebody's grabbing
go
the
like-
inside
you
of
go up
my
to the other.
elbow in public,
just go full on. Just
If you're gonna do it, do it. All right. Well, it's good to know.
Anyways, Alondra, how we doing?
great.
Oh, yeah.
Fully back, you know.
Yeah, blessed
Wednesday,
and highly favored, huh?
Blessed and highly favored
you
as
go.
always.
All right.
Yeah. Speaking of working out, I'm gonna do a Pilates class this Saturday at Beauvoir Park. Beauvoir, is that how you say it?
Beauvoir.
it's
Sounds
either
good to me.
Beauvoir or Beauvoir.
Sounds
I
good.
don't
Beauvoir, one
know.
of those. I'm gonna
Sounds
be
good
at that
to
park.
us.
Rivers is gonna be teaching it. She's raising money for Furball, so if you want to sign up for that and do Pilates with us, go check out. I think her Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Is Lane
Sign
gonna
up
be
link
there?
Maybe. You never
That'd be
know.
cool.
Lane may or may not be there.
That'd be cool.
Lane,
So sign up and find
you
out.
could be walking down the road and Lane could be like hiding in a tree, and I wouldn't shock. me.
Right.
That guy's everywhere.
Who cares if Lane's gonna
Just-
be there? I'm gonna
hey.
be there.
Oh, what's up, Lane? What
There you go.
you doing up there?
He's like just scoping out,
Just, you know,
just recruiting.
just cruising.
Crude.
Just cruising over here.
Always be recruiting.
Yeah.
Just different up there in this tree.
That's just different.
Good stuff.
Not happy that we lost to Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah,
but
we're,
whatever.
yeah, you know we're gonna get there next segment for sure. Oh boy. So yeah, before
Good
the
team,
pain,
though. Good
let's
team.
get the good stuff out. Tay.
So I was doing really well until the lights here are pretty yellow, right?
Yeah.
And I was looking at the camera, hadn't changed it yet. Someone in the comments gonna say it looks like I don't have a shirt on. I know it. Look
yeah.
at the camera. It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it
you're
kinda does.
totally
It's-
blending in.
It's gonna happen. And
Yeah.
like not so much in person, but on camera, I'm the exact same color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Do the other one.
Yeah.
Kinda
The
Yeah,
other
that's
one's gonna be
little-
worse.
It's a little.
that's not
It's a
great,
little
so-
tan.
Oh yeah.
yeah. You see what I'm saying?
That feels like
Hey,
an
it's
HR
me.
violation, bud.
Yeah.
You might need to put a shirt on.
It's a good thing you can't see my pants right now,
Man,
guys.
whoa.
Oh, easy. It's the pleats.
I mean, the lights in here are bad.
Yeah.
Because
awful.
those are like white, but these here are yellow. Like they're two
Either
completely
way, they're
different.
not great. It's okay. We'll get Beyonce one day. It's not today,
Maybe one day.
not tomorrow, but one day. We'll get a little upgrade.
Not going to stop us though. Not going to stop us though.
No. I mean, we could do
Oh,
lights
no.
under the
We're
same
gonna
ones
keep coming
that
at you every day.
that were in the Ford Theater in the 1800s. We can still do that.
Piece of American history.
That's right.
Right here.
And we're all about America here. Obviously. All right, so
Shout out America, by the way.
shout out always and forever. We do have a lot to get to when it comes to last night's baseball game. So those are the pleasantries. Now that those are over, Step away.
No.
We'll come back.
We do. We need to
Yeah,
talk.
we got
to
to
talk about it.
Yeah, we got to. We'll get the show started, and we'll talk about LSU losing to Bethune-Cookman last night when we jump back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Centralplumbing.org is the website, not only in Central and the entire greater Baton Rouge area. We are talking to you 24/7, 365 weekend holiday. Game day number is 225-500-0774. Call that number anytime you have a problem. They're going to be there, and they're going to make sure that problem gets fixed. Now, it's not only in emergencies. If you're looking to remodel as well, they can come in and they can do that at your home, at your business. The one-stop shop, centralplumbing.org.
That's right. Your experts for any plumbing need, whether it's commercial, whether it is residential. It's Central Plumbing. They are the answer, centralplumbing.org. You talk about a convenience to have, a little bit of peace of mind is Central Plumbing's 24/7 emergency service. So if there's anything happening at your house, give them a call at 225-500-0774 for emergency service. No matter what is happening, what time of the day it is, what day of the year it is, they're always there to help. centralplumbing.org.
Ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out.
Everything is cool between us, B. I told you that. Be out on the road with my people, just doing what I gotta do. There's nothing going on, this shit be going on. Got to trust me, man.
Off the bench. Presented by Hood Dental.
Everything we had was last so young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kids. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. I always want to remind you about our friends over at Hood Dental Care. HoodDentalCare.com is the website. Location in Denham Springs, Watson, Livingston, a couple of locations in Zachary. Go to the website. Check out the location that is most convenient for you. Schedule your appointment today. Get all the information, full list of services right there on the homepage of HoodDentalCare.com. All right, no sense in delaying it. Let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, G-E-A-U-X, FlowIV.com. You go to the website, check out packages they have for you, different cocktails they can mix up for you. 225-953-8150 is the number, right off Jefferson Highway in Baton Rouge. They're open every single day, including Sunday, so go see them even on the weekend. GoFlowIV.com.
That's right, GoFlow IV. Go check them out on Jefferson Highway near Bocage here in Baton Rouge. If you are feeling under the weather, then go see them. They got the Myers cocktail. They got all these IVs that you can get. That gets vitamins in you, gets you hydrated. For me right now, I probably need to go over there and get the anti-inflammatory IV that they have over there. Make me feel a little bit better, get the body back up and running a little bit better. But if you've ever thought about getting an IV, now's the perfect time to go do it. Go over there, go see them, go set up an account, get that first IV. You're in and out, probably 30, 45 minutes, feeling better, probably looking better right there at GoFlow IV.
All right, LSU baseball falls to Bethune-Cookman 10-7 last night in the box. And just when it looked like, things were going in the right direction, LSU gets back in the top 25, you have a game like this. Now, shout out to Bethune-Cookman. They came into the box and had 12 hits and scored 10 runs. They made the most of every opportunity. Anytime LSU would take the lead, they would answer right back. So first off, shout out to them for playing a great baseball game and coming in and getting the win. It was not a great baseball game for LSU. You threw a ton of pitchers. You didn't have timely hitting. Sure, you had some success at the plate, but we're going to go to that seventh inning where you had the bases loaded and you had Milam, Brown, and Pearson come up, and all three strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. So you did not get the big hit whenever it presented itself. And just not a great day. Not a great day for you. Not a great day certainly for your pitching staff. It wasn't really It wasn't the walks this time because the 2 walks you did have were walking in runs. So it wasn't that. It wasn't, one of those games where you had 9 walks. They just hit the ball off of you.
Yeah, they were seeing it. And your guys just did not have the stuff. I think LSU threw 9 pitchers yesterday on a Tuesday. And it just seemed, I was in and out of the game throughout the evening. But it seems like every time I would get into the game and start watching it, they would make a timely hit. We would make an untimely error. Maverick Rizzi just throwing it all over the place. It was, just wasn't your night. So kind of the honeymoon over after 2 SEC series wins a little bit yesterday. You come back down to earth. But your 2 guys that are hot, stay hot. Aaron Beatty, Curiel, they stay hot at the plate, playing well. Just keep it up. Everybody else will catch fire as well, hopefully. But not a very good showing for the Tigers, obviously. I found this interesting. Every Bethune-Cookman starter had at least 1 base hit.
Yep.
That just kind of means it's your night. I mean, even when LSU pitchers aren't pitching their best, right? It still just means you're hitting the ball pretty darn well and seeing it pretty well. So Bethune-Cookman, I don't know what is their season record. They seemed like they were a pretty good squad, like you said. Their Tuesday starter was
10.
Their Tuesday starter was throwing 95.
Yeah, I mean they're top right now in their conference. Well, I mean they're tied with Texas Southern. They're both 10-2 overall, but they have the better overall record. So. Yeah, they're leading their conference. They've won 3 games in a row, but still, like, the thing that's going to be frustrating is, one, you're LSU. Like, we know that's the obvious part of it with Bethune-Cookman coming into town. But it was the fact that you couldn't get them out. You couldn't. Every starter has a hit. Like, again, you had 2 walks and 2 costly walks. They scored runs. I get that. And you had 2 errors, but they had 12 hits. Like, that's the issue. And then again, and
it was all timely too.
They were
8 of 19 with runners on base.
Yeah.
6 of 15 with runners in scoring position. So they stacked their good innings together. They stacked their good at bats together.
Right.
And when we had the chances to get out of things, we just couldn't do it because of wild pitching, ground ball error to Dardar that we haven't really seen him, like, hits his shoulder. And I gotta bring up one thing. Like, this is a couple of it, and this isn't like a joke because this is like a serious question because we saw it. Like, do you think Stanfield in left field? Do you think like he's got some sort of like vision situation happening? Yep. We've seen it multiple times. We saw it this weekend. There was 2 pop flies in a row to left field that he could not find the ball. Now I get it. You got to work through sun, but that's part of being an outfielder.
Yeah,
you got to work through where the sun is. But, like, he couldn't pick it up to the last. Now, he made the catch. We saw, was it against Grambling, the error in left field that just went right over his glove on a pretty routine. And then yesterday, the one that he might have, like, hurt himself a little bit, his wrist again. It just seems like he couldn't track the ball. And I bring up, like, the vision issue because, like, think of when we were at LSU.
Yeah.
Dwayne Bowe had his vision checked after 1 year when the doctors and the trainers were like, all right, hey, have you ever had your vision checked? We need to do this. And he went and had eye surgery. Yeah. And he comes back the next year and gets drafted in the first round.
It was like an All-American.
It was an All-American. Like, it was because he had drops, but it was because of he couldn't track the ball. Right. His depth perception was a little bit off. And so I'm like watching that, and I'm like, oh, okay, everybody makes an error. Cool. But then this weekend, he can't track a couple balls. And yesterday, it didn't seem like he could track it. Just, I don't know. I got to thinking about that last night.
Yeah.
Like, because we know he's a good athlete. We know he's a good leader. Like, we know what he can do at the plate. Not that he does it every time, but, like, I don't know.
I mean, there is a bit of a drop-off from last season to this season in terms of fielding percentage.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think that Chris Stanfield is a really good outfielder. He had a like a .991 fielding percentage last season. It is .933 right now. So there is something that's, like, maybe bothering him a little bit, or maybe, like, there's something that he's just not seeing it, like you said. But, I mean, I think usually Stanfield's pretty solid.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just found those 2 plays strange this past weekend.
No, I agree with what you're saying.
2 plays in a row.
Yeah.
And, like, that ball in the warning track yesterday, it didn't seem like he tracked it very well.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like, when you got to feel the wall, that's like a practice thing. And, like, if you don't. That's tough. I get it. That was a hard catch.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it didn't look like attractive. And then you're just stacking things in the last week because last Tuesday he missed that pretty routine that we've never really seen him.
It was the Friday night game against Tennessee, and maybe fifth inning. And it's not that he made an error or anything, but
No,
like,
he
to
did.
your
He
point,
caught it, but it was very.
There's a shallow ball hit into left field. People aren't going to remember this because it didn't score a run or anything, but Stanfield didn't even move. Like and to your point, I don't think he saw it at all. Because I mean, it was 10 to 12 feet in front of him, and like he didn't move.
Right.
So I mean, maybe there is something.
I never played outfield, so I don't know if there's like a difference but he did play center last season. So I don't know if maybe he has to get used to, because again, like I don't know, but I don't know if maybe he has to get used to like center versus left or left versus center. But I mean, Gurriel looks like he's making the transition pretty well. So I don't know.
It seems strange from a guy that we know can play outfield really well, right?
Yeah.
Just the vision part. So
I'm not disagreeing. I
don't know. I'm just telling you from my history when we were at LSU, like, I'm not a doctor either. My brother is one.
I knew that was coming.
It runs in the family.
You kind of are, is what you're saying.
Basically am.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming. Alondra, for you, biggest takeaway in the game?
I think my biggest takeaway is that your midweek bullpen is not the same as your weekend bullpen. So that was like a huge struggle for you. And really, like y'all said earlier, that it unraveled in the seventh inning. You were going back and forth, but you were still in the game. You had the lead going into the seventh inning. And then you had the error. You walked a bunch of, or you didn't walk a bunch of people, but like you had people on base. They were hitting the ball. And it really just unraveled there, and you just couldn't get. You turned from like you were in the lead 6-5, you were down 10-6, and then like you said, you had the bases loaded, couldn't make anything happen, and that's like the frustrating part for me. Why like no timely hitting? Come on, you had the bases loaded, and then for you to like strike out the side, that's frustrating.
Zambrano came in there and shut them down. I mean, he struck out the side with the bases loaded. He goes 3 innings, only gives up 1 hit, 1 run, wasn't earned. He did walk 2, but, I mean, he came in and struck out the heart of LSU's lineup and very non-competitive at bats, too.
Yeah.
Very non-competitive. Like, I mean, had him looking foolish.
That's the thing that's been making me angry all season is the at-bats. And they're not competitive, and they're not patient at the plate, and it makes me so mad.
I think they might have some sort of event at Fred's or something like that.
Maybe.
They were thinking about.
Event, you said?
Well, I mean, those 3 strikeouts, like those are 3 of the guys you should trust the most in your lineup. And, I mean, to your point, Jake, like, it wasn't even close. Like, I mean, who was it? Brown, Milam, and who was the third one? I mean, that's Pierce. Yeah, Pierce. I mean, those are 3 of your guys right there that you feel like you should trust, but not last night.
I mean, Pearson, the one he swung at the last strike was in the left-handed batter's box.
I'm gonna give it up to Bethune-Cookman though. Like,
me too.
Yeah, give them their flowers for sure. They played well.
They
were good.
Yeah,
that center fielder. What was his name? I sent it in the chat last night.
Rivera,
yes,
name.
Rivera. I'm like, go recruit him to replace Gurriel. that dude was making some catches out there.
He had a little Andrew Jones to him too. He was just catching just like here. Like,
no big deal.
Oh, what's happening?
Jake, you were talking about takeaways. I thought Mason Braun was awesome at first base. I mean, he made some plays. He was digging out some throws. He goes 1 for 3 from the plate, which is an improvement. But all off season, like Mason Braun was the #1 first baseman coming out of high school last year. Nobody was ranked higher.
Yeah,
he comes to LSU, and I understand they wanted to move him to outfield, and people say, well, they view him more as an outfielder. I don't really care where you view him. Like, the guy could play first base, and you got a hole at first base. In my opinion, like, we did this with Trey Morgan. Every single offseason, everybody said, is this the offseason you're going to move Trey Morgan to outfield? You could just tell he's an outfielder. Well, 3 years later, he wins a national championship, and he leaves the program as probably the best defensive first baseman you've ever had. So, like, Mason Braun can play first base. There's a hole there. I think he fills that need. I think he should stay there.
I agree. And hats off to Milam last night on defense. Made some really
he's
nice
so good.
plays. Made some very nice plays. I'm sure that
he deserves better.
Tiny little error that he made this past weekend's probably been eating him up too.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, he has to be perfect.
Right.
And like nobody is.
Yeah.
He's close to it, though.
He's close.
Well, I saw some, but hey, look, Bethune-Cookman. I saw some guys on that team that might look good in LSU uniform next year.
I'm telling you, Rivera looked good.
Let's go.
Their
Jay
scouts.
was-
And who's
Jay
that?
was
Who's
shaking
that
hands
pitcher's
after
name
the
again?
game.
That shut us down with bases loaded.
Zambrano.
Future Tiger.
Sounds like a Tiger already.
Future Tiger. Let's
I
go.
need Jay to start recruiting Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Bethune-Cookman did.
Right.
Martinez, Rodriguez, another
God.
Rodriguez, Rivera, Morales, Zambrano.
was like, wait.
Paletto.
I was like, wait.
Paletto.
What'd Lynn say? I don't know. I don't see it.
I don't see it at all.
I don't see it at all. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Matt's
For
like,
sure.
do I know what that is anymore?
Oh, Lynn.
Oh, world shaking.
I was like, whoa.
Oh. Jarring.
It really was.
All right, on that
All
note,
right.
we'll step away. More. Oh,
Man.
oh, Lynn.
482.
Oh, Lynn. We'll step away. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, when your AC goes out, it is an emergency. Don't wait. Go to emsair.net for Emerson Heating and Air in South Louisiana. You know how fast the heat and humidity hit. Don't wait until it's 95 degrees to worry about your system. Get ahead of it now with an AC tune-up from a local team you can trust. Emerson Heating and Air, locally owned. And when you call, you get a real person ready to help. Not some national company putting you on hold. It is here. It is local. I've worked with them. Matt's worked with them. They are incredibly, friendly, professional. They're in, they're out. I mean, they found something wrong with my system and fixed it within just a couple of hours. It was in, it was out. It was a very easy situation with Emerson Heating and Air, emsair.net.
That's right. Go to emsair.net if you want the best air conditioning, the heating and air service, because the owners are very involved. Everyone is great over there. emsair.net. When your heating goes out or your air goes out, it is an absolute emergency. Emerson Air.
Dogs, you got me doing things I'll never do. If you ain't been, I'm telling you, you do.
Off the bench. Presented by Hood Dental.
Ooh, she got me doing the dishes. Anything she want for some kisses. I'm kicking for when she gets.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Of course, our Wednesday show is brought to you by Hood Dental Care. Some LSU football news. Quarterback Sam Leavitt is going to be out the rest of spring practice. Now, he got the pins out of his foot from his initial surgery, so he didn't go out there and get hurt. This was, kind of the process.
Part of the plan.
Yes, and I wish we had Dr. Etheridge in today, but Doc had a appointment he had to go to.
See Doc.
He did, funny enough. But so you get the pins out, and so now you're going to be out. You're going to recover, try to get ready for fall camp. But now you could obviously argue this if you have a different opinion, Matthew. But at least he was out there. At least he had, a handful of practices with his new receivers and new backs and new terminology. I'm not saying that it's the best situation because you want to be
got to
out
play
there.
a little catch.
He did.
You got to have a catch with some of the receivers.
And probably still out there, now behind crutches or something. But at least he got a chance to go out there and throw with the guys he's going to be throwing to in the fall. And then it's a great opportunity for the other two quarterbacks to go out there and fight and see what they can do to impress the coaching staff.
Yeah, and it's absolutely important for those guys that are out there practicing. And Taylor and I talked about this on Monday about how, you're not going to name any starters, certainly during spring or right after spring. There's nobody that's going to be named a starter. It's just about those guys working and qualifying. Right. It's qualification round, a couple of weeks. They're trying to set their pole position going into the summer. But for Sam Leavitt, going out there and being able to do anything, I think was lanyard for him, right?
Yeah.
Just to be able to go out and practice at all, which was, I don't think that they knew if he was going to be able to do that or not when they signed him.
Right.
But it's great to be able to go out there. But of course, the important stuff for him is to go out there and learn the offense, learn the terminology, start to become fluent in the offense in the way fluent in lane speak, right? That's what the goal is. You want to be able to speak the exact same language. You don't want to have to be translating what Lane's saying into what you used to, your old offense. So that all takes time. It takes being in that meeting room and talking the talk, you know, multiple hours a day. Now, I can't remember how many hours a day college kids can actually be there doing it. I was
supposed to be 20.
I was about to say 12 hours a day because that's like the NFL world. But as many as you can. Yeah. You go in there and you talk.
I don't think there's any rules anymore. So.
Yeah, there's not. I would just sue.
Yeah.
But it's very important. Like I remember being able to get a ton out of practice, sitting there watching other people do it.
Yeah.
I had to, right? It's something I had to adapt, or I was going to not be playing football any longer.
Right.
So there is a skill to that, but certainly being able to be out there on the practice field, hearing the play calls, walking behind the line of scrimmage, walking behind the play and being like, all right, what would I do here? And being able to look at your different cues. All right, we're going to break the huddle. I'm going to look at the defensive linemen. Are they over front, even front, under front? Where are the linebackers? Is Mike on the ball? Will on the ball? Is he strut? Is he bumped out? What kind of are they nickel covers? Are they base? Are they dime? What is it? And then looking at my safety cues and my corner cues and just like going through the whole pre-snap process is a skill that every quarterback has to have.
Right.
And Sam's been playing since a freshman, right?
Yeah.
He might have never in his life has he had to develop that skill probably.
Yeah.
He's probably never had to sit out of practice and like do those things to take mental reps. So hopefully that's something that he took advantage of.
Yeah.
But I can tell you can get a ton out of sitting there and taking mental repetitions.
I agree. I know
I was able to do it and improve and get better.
Yeah. So my first 2 years playing fullback, but also there'd be times in a game where if we were up or whatever, I'd go into tailback. Like they didn't have time to teach me fullback and then go back and teach me tailback. It wasn't how it worked. Whenever Derek Dooley or Jimbo was talking to Joseph Adai or JV or Allie or whoever it was, I had to listen to that because they weren't talking to me, but they were.
Yeah.
Like that's how I learned running back. Like fullback, when they were talking, hey, fullbacks, Hester, blah, 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 but they didn't talk to me. But I had to listen because I knew like there might be a chance that the old bomb squad, 15 and 18 might be in there together.
Strap it up.
You know what I mean? Against North Texas.
What's the snap count again?
Or whoever it is.
Yep.
So like that's how I learned. And so like when I got my opportunities, I'm trying to think my freshman year, I got a chance to get in the game 4-minute offense against Alabama. And there was one more other team, but when they threw me out there, like they expected me to know it because of those reps that I got listening to them talk to the other guys.
Yep.
Like that's another thing that like you can gain a lot from sitting there and hearing somebody else get coached as well.
Yeah, it's funny because especially the higher you go, the higher level of sports or really anything in business and life, whatever, the higher you go, the higher level it is, you don't always see the most talented person out there.
Right.
Coaches and leaders and bosses, whatever, they don't want to tell you the same thing twice.
No.
You got to be able to take what they say once and apply that and then learn it and make it part of your daily habit or your habit for that play or whatever it is. So that's one of the reasons why you see people like, man, how's that guy still in the league? Or how'd that guy make it and that guy? Well, the guy that was more talented, the coach had to keep coaching him for the same thing over and over and over. And they don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Like these guys have to be taught once. And so that is wildly important. Right now, Landon Collins makes a mistake. He's going to get coached up. Well, Husan and Sam better be listening to what he's being coached at because that's how you get better. That's how you improve. So I'd like to the whole getting the pins removed in the foot and being out. I mean, I'm assuming that was all part of the plan. I mean, those things got to come out at some point.
Yeah.
And I figured it was already scheduled.
Yeah.
So nothing to, I guess, nothing to be alarmed about or be worried about. That's all part of the plan. So yeah, there's a lot of benefit that you can get from taking those mental reps, and but you got to be willing to do it, and you got to be able to, there is a certain skill set to that.
All right, I do want to throw this one to Tay. Before we do, I want to remind you about our friends over at Ochsner. If you're not sure where to go when you're not feeling your best, Ochsner makes it simple. Right care, right place. Use Ochsner's 24/7 symptom checker at ochsner.org/findcare. Answer a few quick questions and get directed to the care you need. For checkups and ongoing care, it's primary care. For things like sprains, fevers, or minor injuries, urgent care has you covered with walk-ins and extended hours. For anything severe or life-threatening, obviously head straight to the emergency room or dial 911. Plus, you can connect with a provider anytime with virtual visits through My Ochsner, the My Ochsner app we've been telling you about over the last couple of weeks and months. Visit ochsner.org, Ochsner Health, here to get you the right care, the right place, the right time. All right, Tay, I want to get your thoughts on the quarterback room. Now that we know Sam Leavitt, his spring is done. Landon Clark out there taking reps with the ones, as you said the other day. I know you're a big fan of what Landon Clark can bring to the table.
Big Landon Clark guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Huge
Landon guy.
I do like Landon Clark. Yes. No, there's a lot of design QB runs for him is the big thing for me. Like, the 11 on 11 that you get to see, they call it the fast six. We brought it up last week. It's 6 plays, no huddle, real fast. And I mean, it's, Clark will throw a pass, design QB run for him. I mean, I think in last week, 3 of the 6 plays were design QB runs. He had a design QB run yesterday. And I mean, there was a play last week. Nobody was open. He took off up the middle, and it's probably a 50-yard touchdown if the whistle's not blown.
Yeah.
He's just a guy. He can roll. We've seen the arm strength, and I mean, he's moving around well out there. He's taking off outside the pocket. I mean, right now, I get it. It's non-contact. It's 11 on 11, but it's not full go. But I mean, right now the returns are good.
And you got a guy that has starting experience that's valuable as your backup quarterback. Alondra, did you kind of have to double check the Sam Leavitt picture like I did when he had his foot up with an ace bandage on it and panic like I did?
I did. I didn't really panic.
I did.
I didn't really panic because of the Landon Clark thing.
Yeah.
But also, I don't think that there's football's kind of around the corner, but you also still have some time to heal. And then he was like, guys, it's fine.
I didn't read it at first.
Yeah.
Well, the messaging could have been better.
For sure. He could have.
It was like minor setback for a major comeback type vibes.
Yeah. So it did feel like he twisted it or something. I was like, this dude's out here playing basketball again.
I know. Well, I've had that injury before, and I know just how tedious it can be. And I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
He's done it. He's hurt it again.
That would have sucked if he did.
Man. Well,
I didn't know you had to take the pins out, though.
Yeah.
Apparently, in order to fully to begin his rehab, they had to come out. So that's the whole. Because I heard a lot of people yesterday that can't be it. It's got to be more to it. It's like no. You want him to get the pins out now. You don't want him to wait till May. You want that out as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And look, when they signed Landon Clark, it was always said by the end of May, Sam Leavitt should be 100% ready to go. You still got a month to go for that to happen. This is fine. He's right on pace.
I saw the picture, and I was like, well, he got hurt.
He was rage baiting.
And then I was like, his wording could have been better there. He should have said, minor setback for a major comeback. And then I was like, no, not the crumbled up beer can. It was a water can.
I thought
it was a water can. I was like, no, not the beer can in the car.
When I first saw it, I thought it was a bush. I swear to God, I did.
A latte?
I did too.
I thought it was a bush.
I did too.
I was like, oh, wait. Okay, he's in the passenger seat. That's still illegal, but
I actually thought
he's in the passenger.
Actually, I looked at it. I thought it was a Modelo, and I was like, "Well, he wouldn't be that terrible."
No, he would go for dose.
He's a Dos Equis dude.
That's true.
I do like
Sam
the cool
would go
little
for
chart.
dose.
I thought of you when I saw
the
this.
stock. I don't know what that was.
I thought of you when I saw this.
It means he's going to be good.
Okay.
His stock's
Yeah,
down
he was
now,
up.
but
He
he's
got
getting
hurt.
To
It
the
went
moon.
down a
And
little
like-
bit,
Yeah.
and then it's
Look.
going to go through the roof.
I don't know if you meant it, but
come back.
that stock angle is at the perfect angle as his foot too.
Oh, it is.
Like the line, that's perfectly parallel.
All right.
All right, well, shout out Sam Leavitt, I
I
guess.
did want to mention this real quick. I was talking about mental reps, the power of the mind.
Yep.
I wanted to share with y'all a story that Derek Dooley taught me.
Okay.
Is it long
That you
enough
have kinkles?
to tease it and come back on the other side?
I mean, it's probably 15, 20 seconds,
Okay, hurry.
Hurry.
maybe 25 seconds.
All right, let's
getting
just.
longer.
I talked about Sam Leavitt taking mental reps and how you can
Right.
improve in that.
Right.
He told me this story. I don't know if it's true. I've never fact checked this. I just believe it because, whatever.
That's also the man that told Sean Jordan there was a wrestling team at
true.
LSU.
That is true.
Even though it was club, he forgot to mention that part of it.
All right,
That's
so
right.
this story is not true.
Power of
Got
the
it.
mind. It's probably true. Could be true.
Could be.
There was a Vietnam POW, prisoner of war. He's a golfer.
Yeah.
Never in his life had he broken 100 at golfing. But he was a prisoner of war for a couple of years. To keep his mind in it, keep his mind sane from going crazy, he played 3 full 18-hole rounds of golf in his mind every single day, every single detail. So it took him a long time. That's how he stayed sane.
Okay.
So he got, at the end of the war, he survived.
Yeah.
Was free, came back to the States, played golf, shot even par. Boom.
I love it.
Do you know any information like name? We can fact check this. Or?
Let's just check it out.
All right, we'll check
Got
it out.
another name. John?
I mean, we are talking.
I might have found something.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, we'll take a break. We'll fact check Derek Dooley when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. Trashrangers.com. 225-612-2477 is the number. Roll-off dumpsters, residential, commercial trash pickup, sanitation department. They do a little bit of everything over at Trash Rangers. Roll-off dumpsters, 3 different sizes to choose from. You forget to put out the trash because we all do it. Well, they don't let you because they send you text reminders. Hey, it's trash day tomorrow. Go put out the trash. They'll work on the weekend if it's a holiday weekend to make sure your trash gets picked up. Service that's different than anybody else. TrashRangers.com.
Trash Rangers, the most reliable trash pickup service in Louisiana. We all seen those, starting to see more and more of those big red dumpsters just driving around interstate, driving around the neighborhood. You know why? Because they're the best. And if you have a place of business, commercial trash pickup, whether it's 1 time a week, whether it's 7 times a week, it doesn't matter. They'll customize that trash schedule, that pickup schedule for your needs. And roll-off dumpsters, 3 sizes to choose from. Go check them out, trashrangers.com.
Off the bench. Presented by Hood Dental.
Turn the lights off in this place, and she shines just like a star. And I swear I know her face, I just don't know who you are. Turn the music up in here, I still hear her loud and clear, like she's right.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Wednesday shows brought to you by Hood Dental Care, hooddentalcare.com. Multiple locations here in the area. Go find that one that is most convenient for you. Go to the website, hooddentalcare.com. Go to Contact Us. Denham Springs, Watson, Livingston, Zachary, a couple of locations there. All right.
Well,
We have an answer
we got confirmation, people.
to the story Flynn told.
You want to get ready to be listening to the show and just feel so damn American real quick.
Alondra?
Yeah, Major James Nesmith. He was a prisoner of war in North Vietnam during the Vietnamese War, obviously. And he was a weekend golfer, like you said. He shot in the mid-90s, but he spent 7 years during the Vietnam War. Spent 7 years in a 4.5 by 5 foot cage.
Oof.
And he meticulously played a full 18-hole round in his mind every day. And he would adjust for weather. He would choose his clubs. And upon returning, he shot a 74, shaving 20-plus strokes off his game. So this is a real story.
20 strokes?
20 strokes, 20 full strokes off his game.
Man.
I don't know about y'all. I just got American chills.
American chill.
American chills. Also, Colonel, this is a different one. Colonel George Hall, he was an Air Force officer. He was in Hanoi. So I think that's World War II, World War something. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a historian.
It's one of them.
But he was also held captive for over 7 years, and he would also visualize his favorite course. But the one that Matt was talking about was, Matt and Derek Dooley were talking about, was Major James Nesmith.
That's right.
God, 7 years.
7 years in a 4.5 by 5 foot cage.
Man.
After hearing this again, I don't know if I believe it. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
The fact that
That's
the fact
so
that
un-American.
George
Hates
also
America.
did it.
That's un-American.
No, I'm sure he was great, and he was like, guys, let me tell you, I visualized this for
Yeah,
7
hates
years.
America.
What else are you going to do in a 4.5 by 5 foot
All
cage?
I'm saying is,
Push-ups.
I could do that as well, but I would still have to go out there and play. I don't think it makes me a better player. I don't believe George
Like
at
you
all.
can't even stand up straight.
Yeah,
That's a small cage.
I was about to say something so mean.
Visualization is a real thing.
7 years is a long time.
no, I'm saying I don't believe George.
How long
the
did
second
the
guy?
Vietnam
The second guy, no.
War last?
He just
Well, it's the,
Well, the first
second
one was
guy's
Vietnam,
not saying
yeah.
that. The first one's not saying that he shaved stroke. It's just saying he did the same
Yeah, he
thing.
did the same thing. Like that helped him pass the time.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about, mid-90s, 74. All with his mind, without picking up a golf ball or a club. Power of the mind, people.
You
Yeah.
can't even stand up. You're like hunched
Power
over. Like,
of
trying
the
to,
Bro.
practice
American
your
mind.
swing there.
Yeah. That's that American strength.
That's that American mental strength.
God, if you can
So,
do
yeah.
that, you can do anything.
So, yeah, do I think Sam Leavitt can benefit from spring just watching? Yeah.
I like how we tied that.
Yeah.
back.
Duh.
Yes, absolutely.
Obvious.
Go Tigers.
It's the same thing. All right, we'll be back. Hour 2, OTB, right here, live from the Razor Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to rouses.com and find the Rouses that is most convenient to you. Multiple locations, obviously, here in the Gulf South. So find that one that is going to be convenient for you so you can get those weekly deals that we always talk about. And any Rouses you go into, though, it's going to be set up for your success. You walk in, and it's got the breakfast bar, the lunch bar, the salad bar, the rotisserie chicken, sushi bar, pre-made meals all right there ready to go. And the best part about it, it's going to have local as well. It is going to have local products supporting the area here. It's got My High, right? If you want to stay hydrated, it's got a little bit of everything, but find those weekly specials at your Rouses by going to rouses.com.
Let's go rouses.com. You can go check it out. You go there, type in your zip code, because they got Rouses all over the place from, I think, Lake Charles all the way to near Florida. So like you can go and put in your zip code, and it'll bring up all the local Rouses near your house, and it'll show you all the deals where you can save at different times of the year. So go check them out, rouses.com.